Have you seen our daily calendar journal for June? It's available on Amazon. Simply search Blooming Brilliant Homeschoolers. Let's get into it. So inside our daily calendar journal, you have a way to track your days of doing the book by adding a sticker, or you can even add a drawing. I have a little drawing of a heart there, and I'm going to be adding a sticker for the next day. Then there's a page about all the information for the month of June, and you can trace that. And then we have a tally chart and tracing the month, and also writing out your name for practice, a calendar that you can write your information on, but you could also just track the days. So we're just keeping this simple right now with just crossing out the days that have passed. A weather tracking for the month. So today is sunny. Gonna mark that down on our chart here. And then I clipped the days. So here is Tuesday, the day that we're going to be working on, and we're going to write out the abbreviations up here on the top. So that was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then you can also, if you want, color in on the top the day of the week that it is, because I list all the days of the week, Sunday through Saturday up there. So you could just color it in, and then I skip over and I color in what day it is, the number, it's 2, and then I go back up and I trace my day of the week, Tuesday. And this is great for learning the spelling of the day, as well as just practicing your handwriting and writing those letters clearly. And then is it even or odd? And then the numbers, the numerals, and then we're going to write the number word for today, which would be 2. And then on the next page, we can do our clock, which we have an analog clock for telling time, and we also can write the time digitally right next to it. And there's a couple of questions that go with it. I do make a mistake, so you're going to watch out for that. So it's 8:15, I write that, and then it would be 7:15 for an hour ago, but I thought it said in an hour it will be, so I put 9, but I crossed that out right there. And then we have what time will be in 3 hours, and that's 11:15. And then we want to track the temperature for the day. So I believe it's 68 degrees. I'm going to fill in the thermometer here and write down the degrees right next to it. And then I'm going to draw like the outfit for the day. So I'm using my son as inspiration in this book, and just showing you how you would use this book in your homeschool or just for your daily practice of calendar skills. So this is fun. A lot of kids really like this part because it's just fun to draw and doodle what you would wear for the day or create your own little character. It doesn't even have to be representing the child. So yeah. And then we have on the top here, in this page, you can write the full date out. So like June 2nd, 2026, you can write on the top. I'm going to go back later and show you that. I do have an updated book that has that edition, as well as some math, money math skills and counting and like what the coins represent. But it wouldn't let me update the manuscript for this book, so currently not available. Only this version is, which is why it's a little bit cheaper than some of our other titles in the series. And then this page is all about tracking how many days you've done the book or that you've done school. And so I'm just doing the place value and breaking that down and how that looks, and then putting it into money and using our coins to make that as well, so that we're learning those are early math skills. And I'll show you, like, see, you can write on top on this page the date. So June 2nd, 2026. And I love this because I can take it on the go, or we can do it at the table. It doesn't matter. And then you have Monday through Sunday that you can continue to do this book. And then at the back of the book, we have 2 pages of reading logs, so you can track your reading for the month as well. See, you have reading log here. And yeah,